Hello, so I'm just going to give you a quick tour of Muddy Fingers pottery today. So if I can flick the camera around, which I can't do, but anyway, so we're based on an industrial estate. So when you first come in, we have some sets of drawers with like loads of different tools and things in. So we've got like I don't know, like stampers and the ones that we've made ourselves, knives, needle tools, literally all sorts of stuff. So we've got those, we've got guides on the top, the naughty rolling pins for smacking students over the head when they're naughty. Then we've got some shelves which have got some books on, but we've literally got loads of books next door as well, so we've got a big library you can kind of get inspiration from on your classes. We have a extra second shelf, and basically you just put a donation in if you want any of these pots, and the money from this goes to an owl sanctuary. Then we've got, this is where we keep people's orders ready to pick up. We'll have a sink here near the door with a trap underneath. We have lots of clay. So this is one of our hand building tables. So we normally fit maybe 4 or 5 people around here. Sometimes 6 on a beginner's class when we're all doing the same sort of thing. There's a TV that we can plug in, not to watch EastEnders, but basically we can plug our phones in there and we can play the YouTube videos through there. So if there's something you want to watch on how we do it, then we can just plug it in, you can sit and watch it. So this is a bit of a mess, the table at the minute, but we're kind of not open and not doing much. So it doesn't really matter that it's messy, just says, but I have been doing some coasters for an order. That's the bottles that I made the other day. I don't know whether you had seen them or not, but this one's come out quite nice. That one's quite bunny. And this little one as well, which are quite cool. There's a little turtle. So we've been making some stuff with air dry clay for kids packs, and I decided to fire it to see what it would be like, because it does fire up to about 1100 I think. So this has been bisque fired, so yeah, it's coming pretty cool. Then we have loads of underglazes and coloured slips, all sorts of stuff on here to play with. We've got watercolour underglazes, loads of tools and brushes and things. Then we've got moulds, so we've got bowl moulds there, and then flatter bowl moulds, we've got plate moulds, and then on the wall, that's the extruder. Oh, and there's my calendar. So that's the extruder there. So basically I've been making, you might have seen the picture of the test tiles. So we've been making test tiles and they get extruded through this. So then this is what other hand building table as well. Then we have buckets of glaze. So we've got loads of different glazes there, there's some next door too. And they all have little test tiles on the side, so you can see what they're like. Or test tiles on the top, or hanging around somewhere, but yeah. Then we have another small table, it's just full of rubbish. Probably not the best time to show you the studio, but hey ho. Then we'll have some sieves up on the wall there, and we'll have another sink. There's a kettle, most important bit of a potter's studio. Then we've got the student shelves. So basically each student, we have like 12 students in a night class, so each student gets a pigeonhole. So you can keep your stuff in there, it's all separated from everybody else's. And nothing, fingers crossed, gets lost. And then we've got stuff waiting to glaze on the top there. That's from our beginners class where we had to cancel the very last glazing class. Ooh. Because of COVID. And then we have some drying shelves, which are a bit of a mismatch at the minute. As I say, there's not a whole load going on, but we're trying to keep stuff getting through the kiln, putting it for firing on a week. Then we'll have the kiln, which is a nice little beast there. And we'll have some cool little, what they call like kiln guards on the top there. So the stuff that we've made, and then the stuff that we've got from different people across the world, because we do kiln swaps sometimes. And then there's a cone pack, so you see those triangle things? You put them in and they melt at certain temperatures so you can see whether your kiln's firing okay or not. So you can kind of see inside there, it has 4 shelves on the bottom. We'll put props in, stack your pots up on here, prop, and then another shelf on top, and then all the way up to the top. So that's our kiln. Then we'll have kiln furniture. So we'll have kiln shelves. I forget the simplest of words, but we'll have kiln shelves there, freshly back washed last week, which is very cool. We'll have loads of props. We'll actually have a firing log, which sometimes gets filled in. We've got gloves, bits and pieces to stand things on the kiln. And then we've got wheel area, so normally there's another wheel here, but we'll have a dog bed instead. So we've got a couple of wheels there. We've got tools down the bottom. So these have got just different bits of trimming tools and throwing tools in them. And then we've got another couple of wheels here. So we've got loads of bats as well for some of the wheels. We'll have these little bat systems that Marv designed. So we'll have a little bit that go into there. And another couple of wheels there. And then we'll have reclaim bucket with bits of clay that are ready to be recycled. There's the odd mould there. There's incense, because you have to have incense in this pottery, definitely. And that's about it really. So I hope you've enjoyed our little tour. Thanks very much for watching.